Teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
So here's Miami's starting group. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Jimmy Butler is out there with Martin, and it's Adebayo in at the center.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
There are not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And here's Tatum for three. That one doesn't drop. The Heat go the other way with it. Hero passes to Butler. We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Adebayo with the screen on Tatum. Clock at 6. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Back to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Butler on the way. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Heat lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Oladipo in a 2-guard. Now, here's Lowry. Passes it to Oladipo. Now, here's Butler. Shoots over Brown. Butler, no good. Brown outside. Pass to Brogdon. 16 seconds left now here in the second. They set the screen. That 3 off the mark. Outside Butler. This one for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
And so, Smart nails both of them.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Hero against Brown. Now, Hero. Defense is right there. Martin kicks to Adebayo. 4 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
Well, Hero does so much damage off the bench for this team. Now here in the clutch, let's see if he can step to the line and come through.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
The first one falls.
And since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. And with that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, he very much will realize it.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Hauser's checked in, and it's Pritchard in for Brown. The Heat also changing it up. Love's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Duncan Robinson comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
Horford with the screen on Hero. Here's Smart. There's the pass to Horford. And he banks in the layup. Smart's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
And it's Martin missing. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Celtics. They're up by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Butler. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Jimmy Butler is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Vincent in at the point guard.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston. Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Kyle Lowry comes in for Vincent. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Well, Tatum does look ready, prepared to do what he does best in the clutch, get buckets.
Brogdon, he's checked in for White. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
And he commits the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Caleb Martin comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Tyler Hero in for Max Strus. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a three-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're trailing by 3. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Two-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Hero passes to Adebayo. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're up by 1. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum, and an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Hero from long range. The three won't fall. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Butler kicks to Adebayo. Three-pointer, Lowry. That shot off. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.